Guys, welcome back to my channel. It's Cassandra here, and today I have a long-awaited Hot Mess Express reading vlog for the one and only Sarah J Maas, and we this time have the House of Earth and Blood, the Crescent City book 1 in the series, and I'm just warning you guys that this vlog is a wild one. So to start with, I'm gonna give you guys like a little blurb from what I think happened, or like how I would describe it. So we have this girl called Bryce, and we go on kind of like an adventure of what's happening in her life. She's a party girl. She works in like an antique old book kind of place where she like hunts artifacts and stuff like that. So she sounds super cool. She's a party girl. She lives in a house with this girl called Danica, and she is an alpha in a werewolf pack. So the girls are best friends. They've been best friends for such a long time, and they're like tight. Bryce really likes to party. She, at the time, like to start with, she is dating, and she is known for doing whatever the hell she wants to do. And then, and that's not a spoiler, it says on the back, her friend passes away. She doesn't pass away. She actually gets murdered. And 2 years down the road, Bryce actually gets... 2 years later, Bryce gets asked to help with an investigation to find what happened to her, kind of thing, because there's more murders happening with the same theme or the same MO like a serial killer would have had. The world is filled with shapeshifters, werewolves, witches, vampires, fae, like all of the kind of mystical creatures that you could think of, they are there. So to start with, the book was really, really hard to get into, but as we do, we go on this adventure with Bryce, and she gets assigned like a bodyguard / someone to help her, and his name is Hunt, and he is quote unquote like a fallen angel because he took a part in rebellion a few years back. I think it was like 10 years back or something like that. And actually her stepdad was fighting in the same battle and stuff like that. So there's a story going on there as well. I personally loved from 200 pages to 500 pages. I was like, okay, I am loving the characters. I'm loving what's happening. And then past that, you guys will see if you guys continue. I was going to say that is like the most hated and loved book at the same time, because I was sobbing, like loud sobbing when I got to certain parts. Considering that it took me so long, it took me over a week to read this book simply for like personal reasons, but also because like the first 250 pages was so hard for me to get into. So if you guys are having a hard time, don't stop now, just keep going. It actually does get really, 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 really good. Like I say, favorite book of the year for sure. So yes, that's what happened. That's kind of the theme. Very character driven. We have amazing stories. We have betrayal. We have love. We have friendship. We have family dynamics. Absolutely freaking loved every single second. I know that it is a adult fantasy, so I feel like maybe that's why it was a little bit harder to read as well. But 5 out of 5 stars. Could not recommend more. And I'm just like mind blown. When it comes to the next part, I just wanted to tell you guys that this vlog has been put together through very, very snipply bits. I just didn't feel like having makeup on, and then I didn't want to record, and like a lot of things were happening for me, myself. And I just thought I'm not going to do it. So I took 2 or 3 days where I was reading and just did not record anything, no updates or anything like that. So there are going to be gaps. It's not going to be as well described and spoiled like I usually do. But when you guys get to the end, please let me know if this is how you ended up too. So yeah, without further ado, if you guys want to join me on this adventure of a reading vlog for Crescent City by Sarah J Maas, then let's get to the reading vlog. Let's get to the I can't talk today. So let's get on to the reading vlog. Morning. Oh, woke up at, I think it was 6:30. I had a, go back. So yeah, woke up about 6:30, had a nightmare, not my idea of fun, and did some yoga this morning, just a little bit, just to move. My neck feels a little tight, but today we're going to start this bub. So today is a Sunday. I am about 60 pages in maybe, so not maybe 75, really not that far in. The last thing that happened is Bryce, she discovered she went on this date with this human. So basically the first 50 pages, I'm not gonna lie, it didn't drag. It was just kind of, I had to refer to who was who, how do they look like, because to me, I know there's a first in a series, it's kind of hard to imagine everything. Bryce tells us that she is going on this trip, and she is going to, not trip, she's going on a date with her boyfriend, and with that being said, she goes in and the boyfriend is human. It turns out that he is late and he's like this rich boy and doesn't really pay her much attention. She's like, okay, I'm leaving, because she is actually going to give one of the wolves, Connor? Is that his name? She's going to basically give him a chance, but she doesn't get to give him a chance because by the time she comes back to her house, everyone is like dead basically. So she runs away after the like demon or whatever it was, and she sees this angel and she's trying to help him, and now Hunt is introduced as she is in an investigation room. So that's what we got to. I know that Hunt and her don't get along to start with, and also I find it really weird because everyone is dissing being a half-face so much, and I feel like it's a little bit different, or maybe that's like a different spin onto what it would have been in the other universes that Sarah J Maas have written. So guys, good morning. So today is Monday, and yesterday I tried to do some reading. I got about 150 pages in. So what has happened so far, we have Bryce, we got introduced to her alpha best friend, who she is a leader of a pack, and I must say it was quite hard for me to get a handle on what was actually happening, simply because I feel like there were so many characters, the world building, and I don't think I was in a headspace to actually start this. By like 250 pages I would have stopped, but now I'm slowly starting to get a grip of who was who, and I'm not gonna lie, I had to refer to Pinterest pictures because it was hard for me to imagine who was who, considering I've never had a problem with Sarah J Maas books and the writing, and so far so good. So now Bryce is basically, it's been 2 years since her best friend and her pack died, been murdered, and now Bryce had this meeting with this vampire, and they had like a little chit chat, blah blah blah. He like grabbed her arm, she walked off, but basically he is found murdered in the exactly same way that her best friend was, and now Bryce is being pulled into being like a part of the investigations, and Hunt, is that Hunt or Hunter? Hunt is going to be her like a babysitter, bodyguard kind of person, and if he does do it, if they do find out who it was, then he only has to kill another 10 people and his debt is going to be paid off for the rebellion that he was a part of, as far as I'm grasping it. I might not be grasping it completely. So far I am not super excited about the book. It was hard, like it was really hard to listen how they had a recording of her best friend dying, and she could hear what was happening. So I feel like that was a little bit sad, but so far I'm good. So far not my favorite, so let's keep going. So I've done everything I needed to get done for the day, and I just want to cook some lunch, but I don't know when my boyfriend's come back from work. So yeah, I'm just going to snuggle up and read. I actually listened to Jodie's vlog as I was doing like printing off for school and stuff, and she got me excited to read. I have spoken to a couple of other people on Instagram talking that it does get better. It's just the world building takes a while. So I'm gonna buckle up and get a little bit done. I just finished some yoga, so I feel a little remotivated, and also I just washed my hair, and so it's just air drying. I've been brushing it out so it's not crazy. Sun shines. So today is Tuesday, and I am actually 237 pages in, and
I must say there's parts where like now Hunt and Bryce are like being not friendly, they're still like being mean to each other, which I dig. But it sounds, ooh, but it's starting to get to a point where I'm actually enjoying the book, because I must admit it was quite hard. So right now they Rune, the stepbrother, like gave her hints, and I don't know if I'm gonna love Bryce or if I'm gonna hate her, because I love me a strong character, but oh, where are you guys going? So I love me a strong character, but I do have a problem when they are like know-it-all. So she basically didn't tell Hunt what she was doing, and he just assumed that she got her nails done, but actually she had like this whole plot behind her, like behind in her mind, and she's like, oh, actually you didn't know. I just don't want her to become like that preachy girl. I just want her to be like strong and independent, but don't be that, oh, I know everything and get everyone killed. Okay, so that's just my my little nugget here. And with that being said, yeah, my plan is, it's so lovely today. It's probably like 20 degrees, so we went for a nice walk and about to have some lunch. So I'm getting a few pages in, and hopefully we can just chill in the garden this afternoon. And you guys are sliding today because we're on a glass table. But yeah, I'm just gonna get a few pages in, and I will catch up with you guys in a minute.
Today we are on about 370 pages. We had Bryce be in a shooting range, and she's like, oh, it's like a dick measuring contest basically between them shooting, and she shot a gun and it went through one hole 3 times basically. That's how good she was. And Hunt was like, I felt butterflies in my stomach and other areas. So I'm really excited for that. My cramps are slowly going away, but not entirely. So far so good. We had another murder, and now she thinks that it might be Sabine, I think it is, which I think is Dinka's, whatever her name was, her mom, something like that. And I know that Bryce is really, really scared of her, so that's a little bit weird, but we will see what is happening there. But Bryce is like, she's so oblivious to Hunt flirting with her. I have the prince, now he's trying to talk to this doctor, and I'm thinking, because he finds her really attractive, so I'm thinking, is she gonna be his mate? We will see. Morning sunshines. So I'm just out of the shower because today's Monday. I didn't even know if I would be making, if this video is gonna make it. I am currently 660 pages in. The last couple of days I've read outside, I read with friends. Happy Easter everyone. And I just, day before yesterday, I started feeling bad, like starting to get a temperature, and that's how I'm feeling, just like hot head but cold, and then super sweaty. So I just had a little bath, and I just thought this vlog is so all over the place, but because I had a vision for what I want to do later on, I thought just continue. And Beth was like, no, just even if it's choppy, just post it. So there's a part of me who's like, no, it has to be perfect, but I'm like, no one's reading journey is perfect. And things happen. So I thought I will catch up with you and just say what happened. I was like, I don't need to put makeup on, I can just be here. It's not about this, it's about the book. So when I got to 500 pages, that's when the action for me started happening. I'm still not sold on Bryce and Hunt, not gonna lie. I just feel like their relationship was super bantery, and they've only liked each other for very superficial things to start with, and also because they're like mirrors to themselves. Like, she lost someone she really cared about, and then he lost someone who he really cared about and would have done anything for them. So that was 1. 2, we have the part where they get hot and bothered. They're looking for Danika's killer. She like summoned a demon, and they're finding about this drug synth, I think is called, or something like that. So this is what they're trying to like find out, what is happening, where's this coming from. And as per usual, there's a massive betrayal after they just had a moment. Because he stood up for her and his wings got cut off, and I was like, what is her name? I did post on, she was Danika's mom, Sabine. I hate her. Like, I said that I really, really, really hated Ayanthi. Sarah J Maas, you know how to make a bitch so I would hate her. I cannot stand her. For her to be so rude about her daughter who is passed away. I was screaming so hard. Yesterday, my boyfriend and our best friend was training outside, and I think I freaked them out because I was not having it. I wanted her to die. And so when one of Sabine's seconds basically like put trash on croissants that were like in a memory of the Nika, and he lost his shit. He basically like held her by the throat, and then Sabine went to like his governor, like to the governor, and basically was like, oh, he has to be punished. He should be punishable by death. And then he got his wings cut off because of that. I was so sad, and then Bryce took care of him. They had a moment, and then we have this massive betrayal where she got a lead, and it turns out that he was buying the drugs because he wanted to overthrow everyone. Yet again, the same thing what got him into slavery in the first place, and like broke her heart. But she tried to sacrifice herself for him regardless. Kind of pissed me off because I was like, didn't see it coming. And when I seen it, I was like, I'm so angry. And now the lady, which is the sister of the girl he went to war for, has him as a slave now. So she was like, I will buy him off of you and you can have me in exchange. But she called her out that she is the king's daughter. So she is the bastard princess, basically. So I'm hoping there's going to be something about this, but I literally have just over 100 pages left. So I don't really know how they can put anything else in there. That's just me. I just don't know what's gonna happen next. I know that there's a second book coming, as far as I'm aware. I thought it was supposed to be a series, so I'm hoping Sarah J Maas is gonna like throw them soonish. I've heard something that it might be this year. I think November 2021. I don't know, maybe I just made that up. Don't quote me on that. So I want to see what happens. Is she gonna rescue him? Is she not gonna rescue him? Is he worthy? Like, Rune, I think it is. It's her brother, like the prince. I really, really like him. I would love to see like a spin-off of his story. Because also they were working with a Medwitch? Whatever. And it's actually the new Queen of Witches, which I'm like, wow, amazing. And Queen of Witches and him as a fae. I am shipping this so much. So yeah, I will try to carry on reading. I hope that you guys enjoy. And there's a quote in here, and where is it? I did send it to the boyfriend, and I think it's so sweet. Oh, let me just find it. Okay, I can't find it. It's the tattoo that she has, which is like something about through love, anything is possible, something like that. So I really, really like that. So I'm going to try to have some coffee. I have some homemade like peanut butter salted caramel brownie. I'm gonna have that. I've been up since like 7:30, but I just feel awful. I didn't sleep well at night. So I might be napping, I might be reading, but I really want to finish because I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12 books on my TBR for April. And as much as I have plenty of time because I'm off for 2 weeks now, I have an essay to write, so that's going to take a while of my like reading time. But other than that, that is literally the only thing that I want to do. And Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday is supposed to be really cold, so probably no walking. I might just train at home. And yeah, so super excited to get to those. So let's finish her today. Seems like this freaking governor just got to her like library where she works, and he's telling us that the Nika stole the horn, like blended it, and got into the ink in her tattoo, and now Bryce is the horn?
I mean, I don't know how he did that maths, but interesting, interesting. Now I'm like, also my little pillow because my neck hurts. I'm just sitting like reading. Yeah, let's keep going. I believe that the governor threw the little pet that she had into the tank to be eaten, and now she's trying to save him. Like, that pissed me off. I can't believe I'm crying. And she is so amazing. No one can help her. Like, I literally hope that she gets a gun and shoots him in the head, or like really makes him suffer, because I hate him so much. Especially the worst book ever. She just told a friend from the library that she is free because she bought her a week before. I hate this book. I can't take them being so lovely to everyone. I hate this. I hate this book so much. And sacrificed herself. She went, she got the gun, and she shot him in the head. And this is what I needed. I had to apply some powder on my face because I was crying so bad. My face was so red. I have no words. I feel so emotionally drained now. I hate it. She had the sword of Danikas, so what she did, she basically like cut his head in half with that sword, and he deserved it. He deserved it so much, okay? But so emotional. I'm so freaking emotional. I have like 100 pages left, and I'm like, what am I gonna do after this? Cut him to pieces, took the antidote, set him on fire, and vacuumed his ashes? What the fuck? I really need Feyre, Aelin, and Bryce to have burnt together. If anyone thinks that they have to be like the new Powerpuff Girls, a bad bitch. I'm going to burn you to ashes and then vacuum you so you would literally vanish from the existence. I mean, pretty much. I loved it. Every second. So yes. Again, because they're calling her a wolf because she's the last one standing fighting with the Nika's freaking sword. I can't take this. I literally don't know if I can finish this book today. Now, she was on a call and they're like, well, no one is coming to help you. She said, I'm not leaving because there are babies here. Like, someone has to save them. And Ethan, who is the brother of Connor, the guy that she's actually supposed to get on with, he's like, we're coming. His alpha is like, no, you're not. Like, you have to station here. He's like, we're all coming. I literally cannot take this book. I hate crying so much while reading. I don't remember when I cried so much while reading anything. Like, this is so heartbreaking. Oh, it's awful. She's like out of options. She pushed Ethan to like safety and everyone to safety, and now she is on the phone to she called her brother, I think, and he's like, give him the phone, like this is an order. So I'm scared, so I need you guys here for moral support because I'm probably going to cry again and I don't know if I can take it. Okay. She ran towards the gate of hell? What the frick? I can't, guys. This is so emotional. My head is pounding as it is. I don't know if I can take much more than that, okay? I'm gonna catch up with you guys when I'm almost done or like 50 pages away. So, yeah. I need a minute. So, Bryce's mom called the king, called him an asshole, told him that she was going to tell him that all the faves that he sent after her when she was pregnant, like when she had Bryce, that it was Bryce who actually like killed, like blinded them all, and that she was going to show him and tell him because in theory she would have been like the Starborn, she would have all the power, but when she saw Rune, which is her brother, she was just like, I can't do it to him because he is the one the dad loves, like shows so much favoritism. So she loved her brother more than she hated her dad, and that's why she didn't say anything. And now the queen, the witch queen, put her hand on Hunt,
She asked him weeks ago what he would do if she removed the crown of a slave, basically. The witch took the halo off of his freaking brow. I love her. I ship her and Rune, or whatever his name is, so much. And the Fae Prince, they have to be together. And they basically say that because she's the only one that could have healed and wielded the horn, like, they will try to kill her because she's so, like, powerful and she's a threat to the people that are in charge right now. Oh my god. Rune and Hunt, what a bromance. Also, what a bromance. Like, brothers-in-law like nobody's business. Oh, I have 50 pages left, so I'm gonna have a drinky drink, stay hydrated because I cried out probably 3 bottles like that, so let's carry on. He jumped to save her. Please tell me he didn't die. They say that he was ripped apart, basically, like... So... there was nothing left from his left. Go back. There was nothing left from his legs. Nothing left of his right arm. And his back where the wing has been, it was just a gaping hole. No, I do not agree with this. This is not happening, thank you. She dropped, and Danica was there, they had a conversation, and the king, like, dropped to his knees because she is ascending back up. And he's like, it's impossible, she's alone, and Sabine, which I despised, a tear started streaming down, and she said, no, she isn't. She knew that she was with Danica, like, I can't take this book. I genuinely hate it. Guys, so I just finished. I just thought I'm going to braid my hair, put some mascara on, and come up and say that love the ending because I feel like it just makes me want to pick up the next book. And what an emotional roller coaster. I seriously do not know. Because I said that I will reread the same book. Well, I will reread this book in Polish, just to see. But it made me so emotional, made me hate it so much at the same time, where I don't know if I can handle going through this again. I absolutely loved it. Like I said, 5 out of 5 stars. I couldn't recommend it more, and I'm so happy and grateful that I did get to read it. So let me know if you have read it. And what was your reaction, okay? And I want to know, what is your favorite character? If you could get a spin-off series, who would be your favorite character? Like, I really would like to see Danica's life, but I need Rune and the Queen Witch. I need this. I need this so hard. Also, Fury, she sounds like such a good character, so that's kind of me. I hope you guys enjoy this. I can't tell you what an experience this has been for me, and I want to slap myself for not reading this book before. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed, and with all that being said, thanks for watching. Until the next time, I will talk to you guys soon. Bye.